Our next inductee, Kirk Martin. Kirk is being celebrated for a successful coaching career with the Southeastern High School girls team, in addition to his accomplishments as a head coach of Cedarville University women's team. Coach Martin won a state title for Southeastern in 1996, National Christian College Association Championship in 2008, along with 2 NAIA Division national runner-up finishes and 7 conference championships. Coach Martin led Southeastern from 1986 to 97 and 99 to 2001, where his teams achieved a 297-34 record, 11 district titles, and made it to the Division IV Sweet 16 in 11 of 12 seasons. As mentioned, Kirk led the Trojans to a Division IV state title in 96, and his 98 team finished runner-up. Coach Martin was State Coach of the Year and Southwest District Coach of the Year in 1998. Martin was named head coach at his alma mater, Cedarville University, in 2001 and coached the Yellow Jackets until his retirement in 2016. His teams averaged 25 wins per season with 12 20-win seasons, including back-to-back 35-win campaigns. Kirk was named the NCAA Coach of the Year in 2008, the GMAC Coach in 2015. Coach Martin received the K-Yow Heart of a Coach Award presented by the Fellowship of Christian Athletes during the 2016 Division I NCAA Tournament Finals. Please join me in welcoming Kirk Martin to the Ohio Basketball Hall of Fame.
Thurman, God is good, and so happy for him. God hears our prayers and healed him, and that's a great thing. So my kids have taken a bet on how many seconds it will be before I cry. So as a parent, I'm going to win this battle. I am going to win it. No tears coming this way. I'm incredibly humbled and appreciative of today. Thank you to the committee, and especially to Doc and Sheila, and a late shout out to Don Henderson, our friend. Congratulations also to all the other inductees. I didn't realize this was going to be a comedy routine, but okay. And a special shout out to my friends and players that came today just to see if this is really happening to me. This all starts with my wife of almost 49 years, Vicki, and if I had her stand up, she would not allow me to ride in a car with her home, so that's not happening. She didn't marry a coach. She married a 5th grade reading and English teacher who was on a career path to principal and maybe later superintendent. Instead, she became the real Hall of Famer in our family. Just ask my grandkids or ask my players. I got a text this week from a former player which said, "Congratulations, Coach, you're the best, and Vicki is better." And they're right. Shout out to my kids and their spouses, Aaron and Amy Foreman, Brian and Kelly Mangan, and Brent and Cassia Martin. They all love Jesus, and on most days, they love their spouses too. The real importance of my kids, however, is that they have given Vicki and I almost 8 grandkids, 7 and 8/9. And because I'm a coach, I'm competitive. So, grandkids, stand up. Let me recognize you. Kate Foreman, Ella Foreman, Jax Mangan, Macy Foreman, Riley Mangan, Collins Mangan, and with the babysitter, Madeline Martin, and little baby girl Martin, soon to be here in the next month. If you've noticed one thing as you look at that group, you're right. 7 of the 8 are female. I also would like to recognize 2 particular people that it was important that I would have here with me today, and I will not make them stand. One is Jim Lytle. Bodie and I coached together my entire time at Southeastern. He's my best friend, and he should be standing right here beside me. We did everything basketball related together, and we learned to coach girls together, one mistake at a time. This honor is also his. And secondly, my AD at Cedarville, Pete Reese. He hired a Division IV high school girls basketball coach who never played the sport in high school or college and believed in me. He also did the one thing any college coach wants, as he poured money heavily into women's sports to make them equal to the men. He grew to love women's basketball, and every school should be so lucky to have an AD like that. There's no way that this honor belongs to just me. I wish so many people could stand right up here with me and share in this moment. From the volunteer assistants to the scout, Doug Bixler, that I had, to all of my coaches that helped Bodie and I at Southeastern, or my Cedarville coaches, Joy Fagan, Lori Huckabee, Stacy Travis, Steve Butel. And I will shout out Carrie Flunker-Hoffman, who's here with me. She was my second All-American. She was a three-time All-American who took my place at Cedarville and is now the head coach at Wright State University, living the transfer portal. Yes, exactly right. But she seems happy. I wish all the influential people, along with the coaches and mentors I had at Cedarville, could be standing up here with me right now. I will shout out the legendary Hall of Famer, Coach Don Callen. He's the only one at Cedar that everybody calls coach. The rest of us are just kind of peons. He's the coach, Don Callen. I wish the entire South Charleston, Southeastern community could be standing up here with me right now. They believed in a 22-year-old, high-strung, mental midget and pushed me to be the best I could be. They cared for me and gave me room to grow, and they built my confidence. A special shout out, and Don talked about him, to Gary Brads, who was the high school coach where I was employed as a 7th grade coach, and Sam McGinnis, who basically taught me to coach from ground zero. How many timeouts do I have in a game? No idea. Most importantly, I wish every single player we had at Southeastern and Cedarville was standing up here with me. I'm going to make it. We as coaches were incredibly blessed with women of character who just wanted to win. I hope this is taken as a player-focused comment because it's 100% from my heart about my players. We won 162 straight conference games at Southeastern and 74 conference games in a row at Cedarville. These streaks were the result of the buy-in, the passion, and commitment to preparation of our players. They ran the floor hard, they guarded with passion, and they put forth their best effort day after day and game after game. My memories aren't at all about the wins and losses, though the losses to Ansonia and Morningside do still haunt me. My memories of coaching are about my players and the relationships that we built together. Basketball has blessed me immeasurably. I got to coach all 3 of my children in school. I traveled many times with my wife the world due to basketball sending me there. And I got to meet great people like today. This would not normally have happened. And I have enjoyed 99.9% of it. And in conclusion, if you know my story, my path to coaching basketball, both at high school and even more so at the college level, is beyond conventional and is a testimony to trusting God and His perfect timing. It has given me a platform to impact people for the gospel and give God the glory. As we left the floor at Cedarville, we would come together as a team, put our hands together in a huddle, and shout out, "For Him." I would like to leave you with, "For Him." Almost.